What is up, everybody? Sven Diesel here, and this is a unboxing video, and we're pretty excited about this one because I've been involved with talking about what's in this box for about 2 years. So let's go ahead and get this opened up. First off, it's like Christmas. It's pretty heavy, so let's go ahead and get started. So, as I already mentioned, I have been involved with pictures of what is in this box for quite some time. We of course have some nice packing foam or bubbles here. Packaged really nice. Let's go ahead and pull out this. It's a box inside of a box. Got a few more packing bubbles. We've got a accessory, I think, but this is called the instruction manual. I am not sure what this is. It's a fly plier. Got a business card. I always start with the little boxes first. Looks like we've got a knob, a screw, some Allens. I'm probably going to need those. It looks like some set screws. We got a sticker and a pin, a dowel pin. I'm going to put all these to the side. Man, this has got a little bit of weight to it. Packaged very nicely. This looks like a base. This is labeled Jaws. Let's go ahead and open that up. Got some more screws. If you haven't figured it out yet, these are Jaws. Really, really cool. I'll show some close-ups of these in a minute. Man, this is heavy. Jeez. This is the stem. Holy crap. That's heavy. I'm just making sure I got everything out. So, I don't know if I'm supposed to turn that, but this is the MDK vise. That's really heavy. I probably should weigh it, but let's go ahead and set that down. You can hear that. Jeez. That's nice. I like a heavy base, so I'm stoked. I'm going to open up the instructions here. And we are going to, this is a shortly after production run of the Ergo bobbin adapter, which is this. They were contacted, blah, blah, blah. They decided to design a vise. New jobs were done. Look forward to manufacturing at a market. This is, they finalized some prototypes. That's what I saw a long time ago. And this vise is 100% American-made metal, American machined and assembled, and all heat treating and finishings were done by American small business. So I like that this is made in America. There's too few products that are not made in America these days. All right, step one, read above. Snug means tight. You do not torque down on any of the screws if you are tightening lug nuts on your vehicle. That's a good thing because I'm in the automotive, and so I don't want to tighten it like we're doing the automotive lug nuts. So step two, unwrap the base plate. I already did that. And take out the large cap screw from the parts. That box is labeled for the support shaft. Since this is so new, that's probably not labeled, but I'm assuming that this is the support shaft. Use the bubble cushion on top of your table. I don't really need that because this is glass. Take the base plate and put the large opening over the reduced diameter. Okay, so hand start the screw. And I'm assuming I'm going to have to get out these Allens now. So start screwing it until the screw is fully flush. You'll get to the point where you can't screw it anymore and it's snug to the plate. Don't torque that screw down. I think it's repeating that several times. Don't torque it down. So there, I felt it and it's snug. I'm not gonna go overboard. That's the third caution, not to over torque it. So if for some reason you can't get the screw tight, put a couple of wraps of Teflon tape. That felt really good to me. Really good threads. Now stand the base and the support shaft upright if you haven't done that already. Grab the 4-prong knob, that's probably this, and slide it over the spindle. I'm assuming that's the spindle. Is there, nope, there's no, does it go all the way in probably? Over the spindle, and take an Allen wrench and snug it. So sometimes there's a flat spot. I don't see a flat spot here, I'm just double checking. So we're gonna snug that on. I gotta grab a different Allen for that. Let's see if I guessed the right one. I did. Okay. I'm assuming that's the knob loosener. Oh wow. That's pretty good spin. Dang. So that's our tightener for our rotary, and that's pretty, I like that it's firm. I'm just playing around on how tight I can get that. I'm not doing lug nuts, that's pretty good. So it's not gonna lock all the way, but just a slight loosen and we're spinning. Wow, pretty cool. So it's got a good, I'm assuming I can see the bearings, so we got ball bearings in there. Adjusting the plate screws come pre-assembled on purpose because of the design. So this comes pre-assembled on purpose. Never remove the jaws from the adjusting plate as we don't have the equipment. So I'm assuming don't ever undo this. Kind of go with the more of the middle, maybe a third of the way down, and we're just doing tight. Yeah, I like that. That way when we get that aligned, it should be golden. Okay. Whew. Vise is assembled. Okay, I just read through how to put a hook in the vise. Let's see how I do in following instructions. So we're going to grab ourselves a stealth hook. This is an N8, and I'm going to set it. I've already adjusted this thumb screw right here. You can see by turning this, it adjusts them in and it adjusts them out. I'm going to place it in, and it says to get it snug and then back it off about 1/8 of a turn. Let's see how I did. Passes the ping test. So that lever's down. I'm curious if that lever stays down as that looks pretty close to being oriented on a true line. I don't have a bobbin rest or anything, but let's go ahead and see how this works. The only thing I forgot was some thread. Okay, so I've got a size 8 hook. Let's tie one of our favorite flies and see how we like it. Alright, there we go. First fly tied using the MK vise. First impressions, the vise didn't move at all. Very solid, sturdy. The hook didn't move, which is the #1 key thing in fly tying, is that the vise holds the hook. In my opinion, if it holds the hook, it's a good vise. I love the smoothness of the rotary. I would like to see something for a bobbin rest so that I could get my thread out of the way easier. I'm just used to that personally. I can do the pinky one, but I prefer that bobbin rest. I like the smoothness of how it operates. With any vise, one of the cons is you kind of have to manually loosen and tension it to get it to smooth fully. This is one that woolly buggers I kind of tie just using the rotary function when I'm doing the weave of the wire. I think that really makes it nice, and also wrapping the chenille, but for the hackle I prefer to do that by hand. The vise is positioned great. It is really sturdy, easy to adjust, and I will have to get used to, I guess that being taller is something that I'm used to kind of resting my hand there, but that's with any vise, having this just a little bit taller, it's really nice, but I just feel like it's forcing my body to want to go this way, which is something just personal. Overall, it's pretty solid. I don't really have a full opinion on it because I prefer to tie 100, 200 flies on it. I like that my hair clip can clamp right there for when I'm doing streamers. I'm just really impressed with how heavy that is. That's my number one thing I like with vices is the weight, because when you're doing a video, the last thing you want is your vise shifting. And so overall, for a first fly, pretty impressive. Packaging was nice. I like that it's a American-made, American company. That's something to take pride in. It's designed by machinists for fly tying. I know that some of them are fly tyers, and we're just looking for something better. So let's go ahead and tighten that down. Let's see how this releases. Releases with ease. So that is the MDK vise. It is available right now. You can get yours shipped. I believe they're $6.99 on the website. I'll probably put a link in the description below. But if you have any questions, make sure to leave a link below. And this was the unopening of the MDK vise.